At this time, it is a privilege to introduce our brother, Steve Evans. Many of you have been praying for him and for his family through many journeys that they have been experiencing, and it is going to be a real gift to you to hear his testimony today, Steve. Appreciate it.
All right. That's perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
First of all, I want to thank Pastor Brad and Brooks for allowing me to share this opportunity again. We had to drive on Friday night. I guess I passed the audition.
Great job. Great job.
So, as most of you know, I've been traveling back and forth to my home state of Maryland for the last 2.5 years. And to all that give cash in the collection plate, I appreciate it because I don't have Easy Pass. My sister's been battling stage 4 lymphoma, and my mom has been descending into the abyss of dementia, and my friend Chris is terminal with lung cancer and a brain tumor, and she's confined to a wheelchair. I do have a note of praise for my sister. It seems the treatment she's doing now seem to be working, so she wanted me to thank everybody for their prayers, and we remain, optimistic that this time it works.
Amen.
So these trips I've been taking have really taken a toll on me spiritually. My armor seems to crack a bit more each time I go down there, and my faith has come into question.
Yeah.
Recently, my friend Chris asked me to search Facebook to see if she could find old childhood friends. She didn't come out and say it, but I believe she wanted to say her goodbyes. So I went on Facebook and I found a friend of ours that I knew to Dee, who lived across the street from Chris, and they were very, very good friends. So I sent a friend request to her, and I didn't get a reply. So a couple days later, I thought I had found her daughter, and I just sent a message telling her about Chris and hoping that it was her mom that I was trying to reach. Anyhow, she thought it was a scam. So I said, no, it's no scam. I gave her my phone number. She called right away. So I told her about Chris's condition and how we all grew up together, and that my friend Chris wanted to reach out to her mom. And a long pause came over the phone, and she said, Steve, I'm so sorry to hear about that, but my mom was diagnosed with cancer about a week ago.
Oh.
I started shaking so bad, I almost hit the floor. I felt so sad for that girl. And man, was I furious with God. It seems for the last 2 years, the only company I keep is misery. So now I had to tell Chris the bad news. And I was cursing God under my breath with every word I spoke to her. I demanded he show up if he was still there, and he still cared. I was in a real bad place spiritually. So I'm going to say it was about a week or 10 days later, and I was getting ready for bed, and I heard a ping on the phone, and so I checked it. It was a friend request from someone I didn't recognize, and the message said, "Hi there, how are you?" And I thought to myself, if they only knew. So I just replied, well, and that was that. And the next day, I looked at her profile, and I didn't know her, and we didn't have any mutual friends. So I just thought maybe it was a mistake on her part. So the next night I was laying in bed, and I got a ping, and it was another message. "Hi there, how are you? Do you feel like talking?" I sat up on the edge of my bed, broke down. 2.5 years of emotional turmoil just came out of me. And I said, yes, I do. I've been texting with Lucy ever since, and I believe she's my godson. He answered me in a big way, as only a big God can do. So after a couple days of texting, she finally called me. And when I heard her voice, I knew God sent me an angel. She is loving, kind, considerate, and a devout Christian. And I love her for that. So, I just want to say to anybody who's feeling neglected, forgotten, God's there. He is alive.
Amen.
And man, does he show up when he wants to show up. So, I wanted to share this with anyone who resonates the same way I was resonating. This has been a true blessing in my life. I'm back to being the old Stevie. The smile is no longer just a fake smile. So, I did want to thank two very special people in my life who I respected and admire, Kathy and Al. They shined the light for God, and they gave me the courage to come up here and speak this. And we'll forever appreciate and love them for that. So, thank you, everybody, for listening. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your prayers.